Yolan True and welcome to another exciting day in our galaxy. And today we need to talk about one more new thing that came in with the Galaxy Quest crossover. And that are the changes that have happened to the FKR-Factions. That's the Federation, the Klingon and Romulan factions. If you scroll through your faction, if you have at least a certain amount of reputation, you will see that there are suddenly also favors. You know this from the X-Borg, from the Bajorans, where it started with, and from Section 31. And now you suddenly see some of those in your FKR faction. And here in the Federation, it starts with the USS Kelvin and the USS Kelvin hull plating level 1. And with this, you can increase the base hull health of the USS Kelvin. It comes for more ships afterwards. It's not there for any ships below that. So the Kelvin is the first one. But then we have it for the Newton. We have it for the Enterprise A. We will have it for the Northcott, for the Crozier, for the Enterprise D, and so on. And so it's starting with the Kelvin. That's the uncommon 4-star ship, and it's the same with the Klingons. Here it starts then with the what was the first one? I guess the Katinga, and it's also with the Romulans. Here we will see there it is, the Vildor. So it's the same with all three factions. And you need to have those galactic acclaims for it. Those galactic acclaims you can earn from the Ceres Invasion event store. So whenever the Ceres Invasion comes back, you can earn more of those galactic acclaim by going to the event store. Cannot show you that event store at the moment because the invasion is not running, but you know where the event stores are. And there at the moment, right next to Madison, she's the first one in the event store, at least last time when it came up, and right next to it was the galactic acclaims, and there you could claim them for the one of the currencies you earn there. You know, in the Ceres Invasion, there's not just one, there are different currencies there, but you need those acclaims to upgrade your favors here. And since they introduced the favors, you have the same overview here that you know from the Bajorans and the X-Borg and Section 31. There you can see how many steps there are, or how many tiers, or whatever you want to call it. It's always 15 levels for each favor. And we just take the Valdor here as an example. It starts with a 200% hull health bonus and goes up to 2000%. With regard to strength, of course, that's major, but it will be a lot of work to earn this for one ship at least. I guess I will start with that when I get my Dedari decks. Then I will start that for the Romans. It's not worth doing it before because I'm on my way there, and my first epic 5-star ship though will be the Rotara, and I'm almost there with the blueprints, but not there with my shipyard level though. But here in the list, at least you can see all the ships that it's available for, and as you can see after the Dedaridex, it's also for the Minerva, the Velox, and the Scimitar here in my list. So it goes into the 6-star ships as well. Hull health is always important, and I guess when I manage to get the officer shards I need from this invasion, then I will start working on these favors. But at first, as long as Madison is there, I will work on her because I don't have her yet, and I'm not going to buy her. So that's what I first will work on when this event comes back, and then afterwards I will start with those acclaims. But it will be another grind, I'm quite sure. And you saw me sigh at that invasion. Tomorrow I will talk about, because of everything that happened recently, I will have to talk about the quality over quantity thing once again. And so That's why you could see my reaction like this. But of course, in case of getting stuff and not necessarily have to pay for it, this is something you can get in-game. Of course, if you buy those Acclaims, you will be much faster, you will have much stronger ships. But I always tell you, be patient. I had some comments recently again about the Defiant and how long that takes. As I always say, this game is a marathon and not a sprint. And the one thing you need is either a very good credit card with a lot of resources on it, or you need patience. And with patience, you will get everywhere in the end. There are even now prime particles for prime research in a lot of those new events. So there is no need to spend money on anything. But spending money will speed things up, will make you stronger, of course. The Alliance tournament was something where you only could compete very high if you spent money. So it's always a decision you make and how much you care. So I meanwhile decided I do what I can in-game, and I don't care what others do. That's probably something you should think about if that's kind of the mindset that you can get yourself into. Nevertheless, I will be happy if I get those favors in the end by playing, and then I will be happy about my ships being stronger, very good against hostiles, because I'm the more PvE guy than the PvP guy. As I said in many videos, I like PvP in cases of incursion and territory takeover. So this occasional PvP for certain events, but not the masses that we got in. And I'm not the OPC hunter, except I never hunted OPC really. I just started because one other alliance and got totally on my nerves, and I'm fed up with them. So I'm OPC hunting them now, but before that I didn't really do that. I could mine enough myself, and now just do that on principle. But just this one alliance, so everybody else is quite safe with me. Nevertheless, I would like to know your opinion about those new favors. And as I said, about all the other things we talk tomorrow in my video, and have a very interesting list there as well. And if you want to see another video right now, the next one is right here in the end screen. I'll see you there. I'll be back.